This is just an example that it's a game that they developed in 2015, and in 1 week he makes profits. It's all the money they spent making the game. In 1 week they get the revenue. So it's really amazing that games give you profits that fast. Gets a lot of awards of visuals and everything. And I think it's a good example because it's beautiful and it's really fun too. Well, here's one of the big games made with Unity. It's Hearthstone. It looks like really simple. It's an online trading card game created by Blizzard Entertainment. It is focused on the Warcraft universe and it's free to download. With all that conditions, it's launched in 2014. In 2020, it get around 400 million revenue 6 years after it's launched. So that's how the money moves with things that you made with Unity. You can still have money with a game that you made 6 years ago. Well, this is in the side of the innovation of the games. They start working in a lot of different things. That in AR you have a lot of different things that you can do, and games are really fun. I tried this. I made some applications for Magic Leap. This is the AR, well, mixed reality glasses, and it's really fun. And now we are getting to the point that it's really, really accurate. Well, VR, we always think about VR, it's the common thing, but this is like a Guitar Hero, but with lasers that you cut the blocks, and it's really addictive. And one of my the last companies I work, they have like a room for games, and so the people can go there and just relax a bit. And the people is really addicted to this game. It's like you can spend hours, and it's a simple concept, not too much development, and you can get a lot of fun and a lot of profit with this. Well, the games are the typical thing with Unity, but I'm going to speak a little bit about movies because I think it's one of the main things now. They go into movies a few years ago, and it's changing how animation movies are made. Adam was created by Old's Studio. It's a game. It's a movie rendered in real time inside Unity. Gets a lot of different awards and I think it's a huge changer because now you can do the movies in real time rendering. You can change things. You can do different stuff and everything. Everything is faster and more clean than when you do it in the typical way. I'm gonna show you in this video. You can show inside the Unity editor how you can change lights and see the effect of the lights in real time. Change textures, change anything you want. Because when you do all this stuff in the old school, you need to spend a lot of time rendering again and again and again and lose hours and hours of time. And now with these kind of tools, you can do it really, really fast. Change the clothes of a character, change the lights, change anything. And it's really, really fast. Sorry. Well, and I'm going to go now for industry. I want you to show some examples here. These are companies that are already working with Unity to make prototypes, make different simulations, make design systems, everything you can imagine inside the industry. It's really, really going with Unity. Unity have an advantage over other engines, and is that you can use it in conjunction with many different applications of 3D like Blender, 3D Max, Maya, well, Cityrush, Cinema 4D, well, and other design like Adobe, other Substance, whatever. So they get like a lot of implementation of different applications that you can just change it in maybe, I don't know, 3D Max. You can using 3D Max, modify your model and automatically gets modified inside Unity. You don't need to re-import, export from the 3D engine, get it into Unity, place it again, and do all the work. It's just automatically linked with the applications. And that's a huge advantage. And all the companies of, well, automotive and transportation, it's really, really into that. I'm going to speak a little bit more in another video. But you can have like Mortison. It's simulating new hospitals and operation room with interactive 3D spaces, so they can see where everything needs to go and save a lot of money because they can place everything and the people can try it. The real workers can try it in virtual reality and see if the things work, if they need more space for something or anything like that. And many big companies are using Unity now to get simulations and things like that. I think Volvo is one of the huge companies that get Unity because they made like their own Unity department that are only for trying things. They make with Varjo, a technology startup from Finland. They made high-end virtual reality and mixed reality with Volvo cars, so they can test and spend a lot less money testing the cars, seeing the reaction of the people with the headset, because they can go inside the car with the headset and try different things and see where the people are looking at when are driving, because they have like eye recognition and things like that. All these things are done inside Unity. And I think it's really a game changer, because all the time that companies spend testing are really, really, really less now with Unity. So what's coming next in Unity? Well, they have always have different versions that comes every year. They change like 3 times the version of the engine, and you maybe need to adapt and everything. Now they are getting that better. They are making just 2 versions a year, and they have the long-term support versions. They are really important because that way you can maintain your products and keep like long-term support. They are going now for another improvement, that is they want to connect the players easier. there's always multiplayer and multi-user are a headache for developers because you need to develop all the part of the application and then go to the server and make all the server connections. Now, Unity have a lot of different plugins that work with Unity. Some of them are Photon, or the one that Unity are using most are Mappy. And that way, you can make multiplayer games or applications that can connect different people and interact really fast. And that's one of the main things they want to improve this year. They are talking about this all the time. And I think it's going to be really, really good in the future. You have also the Unity simulation, that it's a managed cloud service that enables product developers to easily and efficiently run thousands of Unity projects instance in the cloud. So you can get from that part of the simulation, you can get a lot of data in a really, really fast way. And this is really important for most of the companies, like in automotive and everything, because you can see where the things are going and what to change really fast. That's the time that you save and a lot of resources that you get to use in another situations. A lot of money, a lot of physical resources, and everything. You have Unity Reflect too, that it's now improving with building information model that with architectural stuff and all that kind of things. But they get it into Unity, so you can just translate real architectural data inside Unity and link both programs and make the architect make some changes, and you get it already changed in Unity. They are linked everything. Like I said before, we are always trying to make things easier. So in each different subject of the fields, they get the main application of that field linked to Unity. So you don't need to make import, exports, and everything. Everything just change in a second. And then, I want to speak a little bit the high definition render pipeline. It's a system for doing. I think it starts to get better performance in really high quality things, and now they are improving a lot in that side. Like I said before, the main competency is Unreal Engine. But I think now from 2018, they are improving a lot in that side. They are making a lot of efforts to give better graphics in a faster way. And then you have, here's the high definition render pipeline, that you get like the universal render pipeline, that it's another thing that it's, they already implemented, and it's getting better and better. And I think it's gonna get all the advantage of the high definition render pipeline, but with a more democratic use, let's say. Like for all the cases, you don't need to be in a AAA development to have to use the universal render pipeline. And for the end, I want to say that it sounds like a little bit science fiction for some people, but the eyeglasses are the Apple glasses for augmented reality. Apple have a team of more than 1,000 persons just doing VR and AR things. And the rumor says that probably by 2023, they always have like delays in present the things, and it's always a bit of mystery. But I think it's going to be a big game changer because people will use glasses as mobiles. With the eye recognition, they can just choose and blink the eye to click on objects and see things in augmented reality all the time. And I think that's where we are going to do. Maybe it's not in 2023, it's in a few years ahead, but you, as Unity is partner of Apple from the start of Unity, I think probably it's going to be one of the first engines that implement that kind of things. And it's going to be really, really fun to work with it. Well, we are getting to the end. I think I put here, I work in many of these things, not just in one. And I see its opportunity to job in every aspect of this list. Working in a game company is like the typical objective that many people have when start with Unity. It's really, really common because Blizzard are using Unity for some games. A lot of big companies are doing games with Unity, so it's one of the chances that you work there. But indie developer, it's a lot of small studios and startups that use Unity because they have a lot of resources, free resources in the asset store, and you can develop almost for any platform. So it's really, really good. Freelance is another possibility because you have always the chance to work for companies. I do it sometimes, or in small games or in a big company to do something, and it's really typical. I know many people that work as freelance and have a nice payment. So Unity assets developer, it's another way to work. There are companies that only work doing assets for Unity. Full companies, big ones that only make assets for Unity because it's a huge market. It's really, really. I do it. I do some assets and I sell it on the store, and I have some money for years from that too. So it's a real possibility to live doing that. Industrial developer. Now it's one of the main points. It's getting really a lot more popular right now because they are using a lot of AR and VR, and not just for that, but for dashboards, control of, I don't know, like the buildings or installations, facilities you get for many different things are using that. The design studios are using Unity because same, like I say, VR, AR, and applications prototyping because it's really fast, and many design studios make like design applications and things like that, and you need really fast tools to show things to the final client, and Unity is the fastest one. Like I said before, in movie development, Disney already makes, well, you can search for it if you want later. It's called Cycles, and it's a short in virtual reality, and it's many different companies are investing in that side too. XR specialist, you can just go for AR and VR and mixed reality and do a lot of work in different companies. Like I say, in the different aspects that you get before, maybe it's just overlapping the others, but well, I think it deserves a special place because 60% of the XR applications are made now with Unity. So, sorry. And now data visualization is getting more and more weight in the last years, because you can do it the same with AR, VR, or just different parameters in 3D and 2D, whatever you want. And it's another way of working Unity.